Hey everybody, Patrick here from Rocky Mountain Style. It has been a little while since I've done a boot unboxing, or a Grant Stone unboxing for that matter. So they recently came out with their deer boots. I've been looking for a brass boot replacement since I bought the 10Ds, and they were a little bit big. I ended up selling them in natural chrome excel or dune chrome excel. And so I've been looking for those, you know, kind of on a B grade or on a sale or something to rebuy them. Well, that never came in my size, and I didn't want to pay full price for, you know, a boot that I'd already had. So I just sort of waited around, and then this black waxed deer just dropped. And I thought it looked really cool and thought this would be a good reintroduction back into the brass boot. So before, like I said, I bought a 10D, a little bit too big, 9.5D here. This Floyd last does run a lot bigger than all of Grant Stone's other lasts. So without further ado, let us check out these bad boys and see what a black waxy deer looks like. All right, there's our card. Thank you very much for the check. All right, same thing there. That's there. Still got our, looks like we got some laces in here. I've never, all the Grant Stones I've never had this cinched up like this. So we will get that undone, see what the extra laces look like. Probably the standard, my guess is there'll be some round ones and then some flat ones. All right, so these are black, flat, but not super wide. So like a thin, flat wax lace. Feel nice. Of course, this guy got many of those. All right, let's check it out. All right. Boot number one, here we go. All right, cool. Yeah, all right. This is looking exactly like I was hoping it would look in person. So they do call it black wax deer. Of course, it's a dark brown, but it's brown. There's no black in this. You know, maybe in this lighting on the camera, it might look a little bit that way, but definitely a dark brown. Haven't tried any pull-up yet here. They say there is a strong pull-up effect, and yeah, there is. Very cool. And give this a smell. Yeah, it smells, yeah, it kind of smells like a baseball glove. If I had to classify it as anything, baseball glove or yeah, other types of leathers that you might see on, you know, durable goods, not footwear. So yeah, maybe that's the deer, maybe that's the tannage. Same laces, so it's two pairs of these exact same laces. Antique brass eyelets, of course. Two speed hooks. Yeah, there's that brass boot silhouette. You either love it or don't love it so much. It's very different than a normal mock toe. This is a little bit shorter. The stitch is up here, more on top of the vamp instead of closer down here on the sidewall. I didn't like it at first, if I'm being honest. I really didn't like the brass boot design, but it grew on me. And then when I got my pair of natural chrome excels, I absolutely loved them. Yeah, look at that grain in there on the deer. Really cool. Yeah, you're not going to notice really any creasing on that. Yeah, beautiful coloration. Yeah, this kind of reminded me a little bit of the Canyon leather that Thursday Boots has as far as coloration goes. And I'll go get the belt and compare the colors here and throw it in at the end of the video. So you've got Grant Stone's lug sole. I've found this to be a pretty good sole, comfortable, plenty grippy. I really haven't had any complaints. Stitching, as per usual, looks nice. So this is a split reverse welt, 360 degrees. Check that out. Yeah, it's very, you know, very dark in general. So yeah, kind of hard to see the detail, but yeah, looking pretty nice. Yeah, I wish I had more light over here. Apologize for that. Shooting this at dusk, because you got to do what you got to do when you have the time. Don't see any issues. Cool. All right, and of course, as with all Grant Stone boots, you've got full leather welt, midsole, insole, counter, full grain leather, and you've got this kip lining, as they say, on the inside, fully kip leather lined. Yeah, really well-made boot. A lot of people trust them. Made in China, of course, Some people don't like that. That's fine if that's your opinion. I won't argue with you. It's your money. You do with it what you want. All right, cool. Boot number 1 looks great. Let's check out boot numero dos. All right. Yeah, cool thing too about this deer, white-tailed deer, according to the website. Yeah, let's talk a little more about the leather. So Grant Stone, in keeping with their tradition, calls the leather by a different name than the Tannery does. So this they call their black waxy deer. Is it black waxed deer? Yeah, black waxed deer. The Gallun Tannery, and it's not Gallun. I thought it was Gallon at first, but it's actually Gallun. The Gallun Tannery in Wisconsin, close to Milwaukee. That's really cool. Looks like a lightning storm. They call it Teton Waxy Stag, and that's a white-tailed deer. They say it comes from deer's cold during the hunting season around the Great Lakes states. So those deers are already being hunted for culling reasons, population control. So they make sure the leather does not go to waste. So you know, it's more of the conservationist type of look of hunting. So yeah, a couple scratches on this boot. There weren't any on the other one. One tiny one there, one there. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me because there's going to be plenty of scratches on them as soon as I start wearing them. A little bit of darker discoloration there in the leather from the tanning process. You can see here too when they welt this, because of the character of this leather, you're going to get these lighter cracks right along the bottom there where it stretches out, and that's just how it is. Nothing wrong with that at all, but I think it looks pretty dang cool. You know, it's kind of like kudu. I'm looking forward to these tops lightening up a lot. There'll probably be a lot of lightening up right here on top. Let's take a little closer look here at the welting on boot number 2, and then we'll end this. Getting pretty long for an unboxing, but yeah, if you're interested in these, I wanted to just show you up close what you can expect, since pictures on the website are not always the best as far as figuring out what a boot looks like. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I just hope this 9.5 in the Floyd Last is the right size. The 10D was a little bit too big, so I'm going to stop the camera and put these on and show you what they look like.